Brought to you by Penguin.
How to Watch Football by Ruud Gullit. Read by Adam James. Forward. All footballers have their own style. That goes for football analysts too. Some analysts are provocative, some analysts are loud, and some analysts try to stay friends with everyone. When covering football, broadcasters like to present a mix of all these styles of commentary to give viewers a complete picture. When I appear as an analyst, I watch the game as a manager, rather than as a player. By contrast, many fans tend to watch as spectators. It's natural, but it's the difference between watching a game and watching the ball. The first thing I look at is how the manager has lined up each team. That tells you immediately what his intentions are and how he plans to hurt the other side. Then, as the match starts, you watch whether each team manages to execute its game plan, and how the other side has anticipated this plan. From the pattern of play, you can see which team is dominating and is able to take advantage on the basis of its formation and tactics. Now you're already a few minutes into the game and you've hardly even looked at the ball. As the game continues, I watch for details and look for reasons why things go wrong. Everyone can see the mistake. The point is, why did it happen? Where and why do teams slip up? Often the fault is not with the person who made the error, such as the last defender or the goalkeeper. It starts way before. Not everyone watching the screen can see that, and that's where the analyst comes in. To show things which may not be obvious, but which have a crucial impact on the course of the game. I also try to explain how a mistake should have been avoided. I do this without looking for scapegoats. I'm critical, I base my comments on what I see, and stay respectful. There's no need to score points in the media with your remarks. My approach to football is positive. After all, I owe football a lot. The sport has given me everything. I have no desire to air dirty laundry in public. I try to analyse as objectively as possible. I must admit that it's hard to talk about some former teammates such as Frank Rijkaard, Carlo Ancelotti and Marco van Basten objectively. I'm always positive about these guys. I give them the benefit of the doubt, maybe even support them. I prefer technical, well-planned attacking football. Yet the objective must always be to win. It's great to see teams throwing everything into the attack, but it doesn't always pay off. So last season it was not the favourites, FC Barcelona and Borussia Dortmund, who won the Champions League and Europa League. Both teams lack the shrewdness of the bread-and-butter player whose overriding objective is to win, even if that means going against the grain and taking on a different identity should the situation demand it. I enjoy watching Barcelona, but at the same time I hate it when other sides lie down and submit to the supremacy of Messi and co. You have to do everything that's necessary to win, within the rules, even against Barca. That's why I loved watching Atletico Madrid in the quarter-finals of the 2015-2016 Champions League. What possible reason could Atletico have had to play Barcelona's game and offer themselves up to the slaughter? Because that's what neutral spectators wanted? If there's no way to win by playing football, other weapons besides sheer talent have to make up the difference, such as tactics and mental and physical strength. It's all about winning. Diego Simeone's team adapted on various levels to make sure it got through to the semi-finals of the Champions League. Eventually, Atletico managed to outmaneuver the supposedly indestructible Barcelona with tough, macho football. At the same time, I also enjoyed watching Manchester City in those quarter-finals. Unlike Atletico, Manuel Pellegrini's side didn't look to defend, but went on the attack to eliminate Laurent Blanc's stronger Paris Saint-Germain. Circumstances forced Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool to choose another approach to beat a superior Borussia Dortmund side in the Europa League quarter-finals. Twice, Liverpool found themselves lagging behind by an almost hopeless margin, 2-0 and 3-1, at Anfield, only to pull out all the stops in an all-or-nothing offensive. Under constant attack, by a Liverpool team fired by boundless energy and a never-say-die mindset, the Germans found themselves 4-3 down deep into injury time. Without denying Liverpool's obvious achievement, it was no less Borussia Dortmund's fault for allowing the English side to wreak unbridled havoc. By failing to finish them off by scoring more goals or by slowing the pace down to frustrate the other side, they allowed themselves to be drawn into an open game and simply forgot to close it down. There were no minor infringements by the German side, no time wasting or silly tricks at the corner.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?